How we doing? We're out here Red Mountain South. I'm on the second tee box. We're just gonna play however many holes possible. Wifey looked at me and was like, you need to go play. I was like, you're probably right. Been one of those weeks. She's just like, bring me dinner, so love that lady. Let's get into it. Second hole here, it's 450. So it's probably like 380 to get it over the road. I'm just gonna throw the new Finish Line Torque and just put a little position play. It's par 4. So 8 speed, 8502.5. There's like 90 of you subbed, so we love you. All I'm doing out here today is just throwing some Frisbee. Just got off, a busy week of work. So just really come out here just to throw a few. Super excited. There's some new discs in production currently, and we just recently launched some discs over the last couple weeks. So wanted to give y'all a little look. Go check out Drew's video if you haven't seen it yet. He really goes through them, and again, he's got some of the best form that's out there. But I throw it probably closer to the distance that most of y'all throw it. So if you wanted to get another perspective, see how they fly, stay tuned. All right, so little position shot to get to here. Probably have like 200. I'm just gonna go chip sidearm. This is actually the torque as well. Yep, skipped up there, circle 1. Should be a birdie. All right, so you start on the second hole, par 4, just a couple chip shots for the birdie. I'm gonna go sidearm. This is hole 3 here, about 320, 330 feet. To be honest, it's probably like on my edge here, so I'm going interval, which is a little bit of a less stable distance driver out of the 2 that we have coming out. I'll show you the other one here in a couple holes, but go ahead and see if I can get this guy out there. Yeah, that looks really good actually. So that interval is more of a season destroyer, which is what I typically would throw here. Anything more stable, I probably have to knife a little bit more than I want to, but yeah, that was a good one. So as y'all know, or maybe you don't know, but I work with Drew on Finish Line discs. I don't own it or anything like that. I'm just a friend, helping a friend out, trying to see, what we can do. It's a relatively new company, a lot of excitement in disc, and it was an easy decision for me to want to be a part of it and join, and I think naturally want to see my friends do well in business and life and relationship, everything. So figure, why wouldn't I want to help out? So we've got these new discs coming out, and in these distance drivers. So you just saw the interval. I think I just parked this hole. And we've got the Daytona, which is a more stable distance driver, similar speed, similar glide, maybe a little bit less due to its overstability, but gonna complement each other really well. And I like to just give you some context on what it's like for an amateur. I play MA2. My buddies tell me I should play MA1. I'm rated like 920, so I fall into the MA2, which is what I've been playing, but I have average, maybe slightly above average speed when it comes to how far a disc goes. This hole is like I said, 320 or 330. So this is cool. This guy just went 350, which isn't like super impressive, for some of y'all in terms of sidearm, but I'll say for me, this I have to throw it really good to get my season destroyer here. Not saying that this thing's gonna go further than your destroyer. That's a really good disc, but I think it's holding up, which is really good, and I've loved to throw this so far. So try and bang this putt here. Try not to get bit by a snake. Oh my, hung. There you go, little Annie putt. On the 4th hole here, my 3rd. This hole's 330. So I'm going to show a couple different ways. It's kind of a tricky one. It's dead straight 330, just outside of, I'd say, what I'd throw a mid-range. So I'm going rally, which is 8.5 minus 1.1, just dropped. Get a little turn. It's gonna come back, first ace rally on camera. Oh my goodness. I will try to rip on this composite Supra. Again, retooled version, slightly more stable, and give it a little bit of hyzer. I think it's still gonna flip up here. So didn't turn, stayed straight, and yeah, a little short left, right, just outside C1. All right, and here's another way I can get to this hole. All right, so this is the Daytona. Little pop top. There's a kind of a higher line. It's 330, so again, I'm counting on this overstability to kind of dump and soak up a little bit of this distance here. Oof. I think that's either just short or right in front of the basket. That was a pretty good rip for me. The Daytona for me flies like my most overstable destroyer. So I have a 21 like pop top, red rimmed Calvin destroyer. It probably flies most like that. I recently took that destroyer out and put in one of the ESP Venoms. Put one of those in play, and it's, I wouldn't say it's like the most overstable Venom that I've seen, but it's pretty stable. And I'd say this flies like that, so it's good. Headwind disc, forced turnover, right? Being able to get it to do what we want it to do and know that it's never going to the right. And what do? In the Daytona is they go fast and they go left. So don't know if that inspired the name, but maybe it did. And there's the rally. And there's the Daytona. Again, holes 330, like I'd take those any day of the week. And then the Supra, that's a little short. So yeah, C2, not bad. Probably don't need to record it, but got to make those. See this is pointing me this way. This used to be a kind of a shortish par 3. It's like 280. Now it's a par 3 that's, I think laser is like, it's like 375, but it's uphill. So I just think this is pretty close. I've got a tailwind, so I'm gonna try and be a little ambitious here and just rip on the torque. Called it the torque because I'm gonna take a little bit of Annie and a little bit of torque here and just see if I can get it up there. It's kind of turned over, ripped over on it. Coming back. Yeah, I mean, it's probably 4 hundo. Like, that thing flies so good. That's what's really fun about that torque. It's a disc for a fairway that I can throw on forehand, which I haven't been able to do outside of Raptor. But I want the more pushy one for a backhand, and so that, throwing it probably right about at my threshold and throwing it flat, I probably had a little bit of Annie. I know I've got a smidge of tailwind, but I think like I was never gonna lose that disc to the right. It's really good, and I wear the mic on the right hand side to get a little snap. So I know you see like Drew or some of these guys, they wear it on the left hand side. They don't need the video effect. I can promise you that's there strategically. Sunset looks pretty good. I am, yeah, probably 30 feet. Bang this, a little headwind, OB long. Oh my, I was scared. Thought it was gonna lift a little bit, never gave it a chance. All right, pretty good. I mean, that's 3 for 4. I'll take it. Stick with me at the end of the video. I'm gonna tell you about a couple things. One is a giveaway basket, like a full-size basket. The other thing too is a way that you can get 3 discs for, I don't like that, 3 discs for 30 bucks. I'll be telling you at the end here. T-sign says 230. I'm pretty sure it's more like 250, 260. Probably a trash angle with all this overgrow, but you can kind of go dead straight. There's also there's a little forehand line. So I'm going forged torque here. Yeah, just right. The other option, so this Daytona, this is where I might go a little higher, a little bit of Annie, and then let the stability just bring it down on its nose. So to kind of go up in speed a little bit. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely parked. So hopefully you can see that thing holds Annie, goes near the basket. Freaking absolute drop in with the Daytona. Not confident I didn't get a little bit of a roll because the way it was coming down right on the edge of that tree. Thought it was gonna be right here in this gully, like 25 feet, but let's see if we can't make one here. A little scared. Daytona, drop in, and then 3 for 5. Pretty good for me. All right, I'm gonna play 2 holes here. So hole 7, my 6th. Yeah, about 300 feet straight. And then there's a par 4 that's out there. Maybe it's 600 feet, or maybe it's a little bit shorter than that. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna play both of these. It's kind of a 6th and 7th hole. Yeah. All right, composite Supra. I probably didn't give it enough time to get back. Interval here. So hole 7, par 4. Yeah. Yeah, that's ripped for me. I got probably a little bit of a wind read, more head cross than I thought, on a little bit of hyzer, and that's probably why it didn't have that much fight at the end. Had the distance about right, but I gave that interval a decent bit of hyzer, and that thing just like flipped up and wanted to fly super straight with a little bit of finish. Seen my disc out there. Not too sure I've thrown one too much further than that. This wind is really good though for it, so see if I can bang a long putt. All right, circle 2, at least I think. I guess when C2 feels like C1, that's a good thing. Still too low. All right, need to practice. All right, so 3 down through 6. I'm walking up here to the drive. I'm normally like right in this area, which doesn't mean much, but probably about 375 off the tee. Or I can try and maybe boost one over there, but kept this one in the fairway. Got to pass these bushes. Like I said, one of the more further shots I've thrown, so let's get this one up and down. Should be straightforward. All right, something I'm messing with is standstill. So that is a Glow Supra. I was messing with these standstill mid-ranges. Yeah, perfect. So just outside of bullseye. Oh my goodness. Focus. Went in, but God, was that ugly. All right, 4 through 7. This is quite pretty. So if you can see the cop car lights, I don't really know what's going on. I didn't park over there, so it's not me. But the basket's there. There's a busted out cone, which y'all can't see, but I want to say that this hole is, I used to have it written down. I want to say it's like 400, honestly. A little bit of a headwind. Let me throw this on hyzer. Yeah, that thing just flies forever. Okay. I'm gonna go play that one, obviously, but that's probably gonna be a par. I'm gonna see if I can get the rally there. I normally am not throwing 8 speed here. This is like my distance driver hole. Like I said, it's probably about 400 feet. That thing just goes forever. I love it. All right, I didn't mention it back there, but it's gonna be my last hole. I'm just kind of heading back. So there's a little 9-hole loop if you add that, but I skipped hole number 1. Like I said, sunset running low, 6:48 right now. Wifey's hungry, kids are hungry, so gonna get back, and so just wanted to get out and play a few holes. But so here's the rally. Not quite pin high. Thinking about it, I probably should have thrown the Era. Rally was a little short. This I felt like if I hit it, it was gonna go too long. So honestly, the Era, which kind of sleeping on, unfortunately, I had this freaking absolutely love it. Let's see if I can make one. Try and give it height. play that back. Try and give it height and then just throw it at the base of the tripod. I'm sorry. 4 through 7, not too bad. Not too bad. Not great, but not bad. I probably shoot 5 or 6 on like a good but decent day. Nothing too special around this place. In a lot of the holes I didn't play are some of the tougher ones. So I think my PB there is maybe 9 or 10. Anyway, y'all don't care what I shoot. I told you in the beginning, I'm giving away a basket at 1,000 subscribers on this channel. We're a long ways away. I think, you know, wishful thinking maybe, better camera, better quality, better mics, hopefully some better audio. We should get there eventually. I think consistency and time, we'll see. But so at 1,000 subs, one of my subscribers is gonna get a basket. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was Drew Gibson and I work together on a subscription box. Typically it's 2 discs for $30, I think $36.50 ship. So pretty good deal. You know, again, it's gonna be limited stamps, early releases of stuff that's maybe harder to get. But again, from like dollar for dollar retail wise, we're doing good. But I think we're in our 15th month now. So we're excited to announce that it's gonna be 3 discs for $30 September. So get in, spaces are limited. We did open it up a little bit, anticipating a little bit of an influx, but still figuring out this YouTube thing. I'll say spaces are limited. I think there's, you know, again, not too many subs here. So I think Drew talking about it or it going up on his Instagram might be the thing that pushes it over the edge in terms of what we have from capacity, since we pre-order all these discs and then, you know, hope to sell out. If you all go check that out, really appreciate it. I'll drop the links and everything in the description below, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.